What up, pre-calculus? Our first little coronavirus video. In our next section, we're going to do all 6 of the basic trigonometric definitions. All right, we'll look at this one, a basic 3, 4, 5 right triangle. All trig definitions are based off some sort of right triangle. So we're going to give a specific one, this 3, 4, 5 triangle later. You know the 3 ones pretty well, all right? In general, any sine of an angle is the opposite side compared to the hypotenuse. The cosine of any angle is the adjacent side divided by the hypotenuse. The tangent, lots of things about the tangent. You know it is opposite over adjacent, but it is also known as, where can I put this? This is also known as slope. Right? If you look at tangent of A, it's opposite over adjacent. The rise and run of this line right here is notified by the tangent of angle A. All right? And so there's your sine, cosine, and tangent. Those are the 3 you know. All right? The 3 that we need to know are just the reciprocals of all these. If you take a ratio of any 2 sides of a 3-sided object, you could have as many as 6 ratios, right? So here are our main 3, all right? Our other 3 are called, let's see if I can remember them, cosecant, CSC theta. That is the reciprocal of sine. If sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosecant is just how does the hypotenuse compare with the opposite? Cosine, strangely enough, is called secant. And that is just hypotenuse over adjacent. The other 3 are just the reciprocals of the 3 that you know. All right, tangent goes to cotangent, and while tangent is opposite over adjacent, cotangent is adjacent over opposite. Okay, there are all 6 of them. All 6 of them. So very, very easily. All right, just a little bit of a basic example of this particular triangle that I have up here. All right, the sine of angle A, super duper easy. See if you can pause the video and get it before I get it. Is just 3/5. The cosine of angle A is 4/5. Sine and cosine always have to be less than 1. All right, we'll make another note of that later. And tangent of that angle, as we said before, is the opposite over the adjacent, 3/4. All right. As far as the reciprocals, all right, the cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. Excuse me. We're doing the cosecant of A, not just of any angle. If sine of A is 3/5, then if I look at angle A in cosecant size, cosecant is hypotenuse divided by opposite, so that's going to be 5/3. How does the hypotenuse compare with the opposite side? Secant of A is the reciprocal of cosine. So if I look at A in secant's frame of light, it is going to be the hypotenuse divided by the adjacent. All right, so 5/4. How does the hypotenuse compare with the adjacent? And then cotangent of A, as you can see, the pattern continues, would be 4/3. Cotangent is not the slope. Tangent is the slope. All right. While this is rise over run, this would be run over rise, the reciprocal of the slope. All right. Couple notes. Sine and cosine cannot be more than 1. We've talked about this before. Because you're dividing by the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the longest edge of any right triangle, I should say. If you're dividing by that longest edge, the other 2 sides that you could compare it to have to be shorter than it, meaning you have a smaller number over a bigger number, smaller over bigger, and that will make a ratio that can never be more than 1. The others, tangent, cosecant, secant, cotangent, could be smaller than 1 or bigger than 1. All right? Sine and cosine are restricted to being something less than 1 in its ratio. All right? These are the basics. All right? yeah, and I'm going to do a couple more videos after this, but these are the three new ones, and they are just the reciprocals of what we already know. And if you understand that, then all the other skills that we have to do are fairly easy if you think through them correctly. All right. Can't wait to see you guys again. I'm sorry about all this, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.